Welcome to Instacart. This call may be monitored or recorded for quality purposes. Press 1 to continue in English, press 2 for Spanish. If you are calling about your customer account, press 1. If you are a shopper, press 2. Thanks for calling Instacart. Please select the reason why you are reaching out so we can best direct your call. If your entire order is missing, press 1. For payment issues, press 2. For all other order issues, please hold while we transfer you to a specialist who can help. Please hold.
Hi, thank you so much for reaching out to the Mr. Weather Department. My name is Josephine. Who do I have the pleasure of assisting today?
I have a shopper right now that's shopping for me at Costco. Her name is Sunveria. I sent her a message on the Costco app. I said specifically, Sunveria, please make sure the item is no more than the weight and price I paid for with my EBT card, or I will have to cancel the order. I need you to tell the shopper to make sure the item is no more than the weight and the price that I paid for with my EBT card. Because I do not have money to be paying any overweight prices with my debit card. I have food stamps and I can only afford to buy food with my food stamp card. The money on my debit card is for my rent and my utilities. Please call Sunveria, the shopper who's at Costco right now shopping for me, and tell her that specifically what I just said.
Okay, can you please provide for me your phone number?
850-800-0970.
Okay, thank you. Let me go ahead and populate the account so I can look into it. Okay, so the item that you are talking about is the order from Costco, right?
Yes, the Kirkland
On my
signature
end,
stuffed bell peppers with ground beef and rice.
yes, it is actually okay. They did not add anything on it.
All right, now another thing.
Yes.
They overcharged me for the previous order. They overcharged me $3.18 on my debit card. I did not authorize that. I only authorized specifically $6.72. And they overcharged me $3.18. I just had to call Instacart and complain. And yesterday, they did the exact same thing, and I complained about the exact same thing. And they said, it's not going to happen again, don't worry. And they did it again the next day.
Okay, let me check on that. And I'm so sorry about this, Omar. Okay. So on my end, Omar, I do see that someone did handle this order for you, the Costco order from Costco, the same. And I do see that it requires an appeal. Were you sent any other appeal form?
Yes, I sent in the appeal form and I sent in the pictures, the screenshots of the receipt, specifically stating the subtotal is $7.93. And they gave me a retailer discount of $2. And the total is $6.72. and it says I saved $2. And that's still incorrect because the subtotal amount is $7.93. And they gave me a $2 discount. So it's supposed to be $5.93. But it's saying that the total amount is $6.72. So they didn't even give me my full $2 discount. And then they charged $3.18 to my debit card without my permission for an EBT item that I paid with my EBT card for. I never authorized any extra weight to be paid for with my debit card. Nothing like that.
Yeah.
If it would have specifically said, Omar, the item is $7.93, and we're going to give you a $2 discount, but if the item weighs more than what we're going to lead you to believe it weighs, we're going to charge you as much money as we want on your debit card. If it would have said that, I wouldn't have authorized it.
I'm really so sorry about this, Omar. But as long as you have filled out the form, you should be getting a confirmation to your email in the next 24 business hours, okay?
And you are sure 100% they're not going to charge me any extra money on my debit card for the purchase of the Kirkland Signature stuffed bell peppers with ground beef and rice?
No, I'm so sure about that because the order was $21.79 and actually it came to $19.13.
So it was less than the amount?
Yes.
So the shopper
Never added.
So the shopper was smart enough to identify that I paid a specific amount of money, and she had to pick
Correct.
the specific item that was equal or lesser in weight and price that I authorized and paid for, correct?
Correct.
And that's what they're supposed to do, correct?
Correct.
Thank you, ma'am. What's your name?
My name is Josephine.
Josephine. Have a great day.
Yes. You too have a beautiful day. Is there any other thing that we to look into for you, Omar?
Not today, ma'am.
Okay. Do enjoy your weekend, and thank you so much for reaching out to Instacart.
All right. The time now is 4:18 p.m. Today is Saturday, August 23rd, 2025. The duration of this audio transcript is 8 minutes and 7 seconds. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Of the order, whereas your total order is $9.90. So the difference was charged to your card.
No, ma'am. That's incorrect, ma'am.
So the EBT doesn't cover things like your service fees and things like that.
Ma'am, I don't have a service fee. I have free deliveries with no minimum order amount, and the promotion does not expire. And I ordered it with my Costco app.
Yes, and you used your EBT, right? So
Yes, that is correct.
the initial amount for the order was $7.93. However, there was a change in weight because the initial weight was one pound. So this is now 1.5 pounds. So there was an increase in terms of the item that was received. So instead of $7.93, the final charge was $11.90. So we then needed to accommodate for that charge, and that difference was charged to your backup payment, which would have been the card.
No, ma'am. That is an excuse. I did not authorize that, nor did it specify that. I qualified for $2 off. Ma'am, stop insulting my intelligence. I order food every day. You're not going to start trying to scam me. I ordered my order at 5:28 a.m. and agreed to have it delivered later in the day for a $2 discount. It specifically said it cost $7.93, and I got a $2 discount because I ordered it early in the morning and agreed to have it delivered later in the day.
Which is correct, but please do look at your receipt.
Ma'am, I'm looking at my receipt right now. It says the total is $6.72. That's it. And they didn't give me my full $2 discount either. Ma'am, there is no final charge. The receipt says total $6.72. I can send you a screenshot of the receipt right now. You're not going to start trying to scam me. I'm looking at the receipt that they gave me when I checked out. You are not going to start trying to scam me. Listen to me. Give me my fucking money back. I did not agree to $3.18 with my debit card. If it would have said they're going to charge me $3.18 on my debit card, I would have not ordered it. Do you understand? No, it does not. It says specifically the subtotal is $7.93. And I got a retailer coupon discount for $2. My total is $6.72. They didn't even give me my full $2 discount. These people are trying to scam me over and over again.
Welcome to Instacart. This call may be monitored or recorded. Press 1 to continue in English. Press 2 for Spanish. If you are calling about your customer account, press 1. If you are a shopper, press 2. Thanks for calling Instacart. Please select the reason why you are reaching out so we can best direct your call. If your entire order is missing, press 1. For payment issues, press 2. For all other order issues, press 0 or stay on the line. Please hold.
Hello, thank you so much for calling Instacart. This is Minna speaking, and may I start this call by having your name?
I was overcharged $3.18. I did not authorize $3.18 on my debit card. I purchased food with my EBT card, and it specifically said my subtotal is $6.72. That's it. It did not say $6.72 on my EBT card and $3.18 on my debit card. Give me my money back now.
I understand you, and I'm terribly sorry about this inconvenience. No worries, I can take care of that for you. I need to pull up your account first. Can you share with me the phone number associated with your account?
850-800-0970.
Thank you. Appreciate your confirmation. Just a moment to pull it up. Still loading. And that was for an order from Costco today?
Yes.
Am I speaking to Omar?
Aywa.
Okay, Omar, no worries. Let me check this out for you. Okay, is it okay if I just place the call on a brief hold to look into this for you and I'll be right back?
وراي حاجات اعملها. انا ممكن ابعت لك سكرين شوت باين 100% هم قالوا لي المبلغ $6.72. That's it.
I get you, but the thing is, it shows from my end that the order total is $21.79.
Impossible. Impossible. I'm talking about the order I placed earlier today. الساعة 5:28 a.m.
Okay, I just need to check this out. Just a moment here to make sure that I'm assisting you correctly. 5 day, 23rd of August. Okay, just a moment.
Aludi, it's $7.93.
Okay.
And I ordered it early in the morning and agreed to have it delivered later in the day. So they gave me a $2 discount. And it says my total is $6.72.
Mm-hmm.
It was supposed to be $5.93 because I got a $2 discount from the price of $7.93. But I was too tired to call and complain. But now I'm looking at my account, my Cash App account, and it's showing that they're trying to charge my Cash App account $3.18.
Yes. Let me explain to you why that happened, but first of all, I want you to be assured that I will do my best to resolve it. The thing is, when the shopper wrote for you the item, instead of bringing you 1 pound, they brought you 1.5 pounds.
Yeah, Habibti Albi. That's not my problem. The shopper has to do his job. The shopper can clearly see how much money I spent.
Okay.
He has to pick the item that is equal or lesser amount of weight for the amount of money I paid. He cannot pick something that cost more without my permission and take money from my account without my permission. Just like if the item is not there, the shopper asks me, "Hey, Omar, they're out of stock. This item is out of stock. Would you like something else?" They're not going to just buy something else without my permission because I might not want that. You understand?
Yes. I do understand that, and I do agree with you. And actually, since there was only a difference of price because there's difference of the weight, we can rectify that. And since you're not the one who did this request, we can refund you back for the extra half pound that you received.
And tell them to never in their life take money from my debit card without my permission.
No worries, I will do so. Okay? Is it just okay if I place the call on a brief hold to finalize that from my end and to provide you with the refund, and I'll be right back?
Inshallah.
Okay, so just a moment and I'll be right back to you. Thank you. Hello, I'm back. Thank you so much for your patience.
And I need you to remove that shopper from my shoppers list.
No worries, I can absolutely do so. The thing is that regarding the refund, when I was trying to provide the refund here from my end, the system did not allow me. I believe that you need to fill out appeal form online to have the money refunded back to you. I already sent you the appeal.
Hold on.
Take your time.
Order date August 23rd, 2025. It's asking for a reference ID, ticket ID number.
Yeah, I can tell you what would be the ticket ID number. It would be 628 39561.
628395561.
Yes.
Then it's saying order / item issues. What do I write?
What are the options?
It doesn't have I have to type it in.
Okay, so you can type in that the shopper brought you incorrect quantity. And you were extra charged for that, so you want to get a refund for the extra charge. Hello, am I still there?
Yeah, I'm trying to type it in. Hold on. It's saying order / item issue. So when it's saying order, do I put the name of the item?
Yeah.
I put the item is the Kirkland signature fried chicken and waffles with syrup and hot honey. The issue is the shopper brought me incorrect quantity and I was charged extra for that without my permission. I want my $3.18 USD that they charged my debit card refunded.
That's perfect, yes. So no worries. Once they receive a request, they're going to review that and they're going to follow up with you as soon as possible via email confirming your refund request, okay?
Hold on.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, this is what I wrote. The item is the Kirkland signature fried chicken and waffles with syrup and hot honey that I purchased with my EBT card. The issue is the shopper brought me incorrect quantity and I was charged extra for that without my permission. I want my $3.18 USD that they charged my debit card refunded immediately. And tell them they need to pick the item that is equal or less amount in weight or price that I agreed to pay for with my EBT card. Because I didn't authorize anything to be purchased with my debit card. Because I'm poor and can only afford food with my EBT card. My debit card is for my rent and utilities.
Yes. Thank you so much for writing all of that. Thank you so much for the details. That will help our team to be able to provide you with the refund.
It's asking to attach screenshots. I'm going to attach the receipt.
Yes, exactly.
Specifically says it's $7.93, and they gave me a $2 discount because I ordered it at 5:27 a.m. and agreed to have it delivered later in the day. And it says the subtotal is $6.72, but it's supposed to be $5.93 because they gave me a $2 discount from the subtotal amount, $7.93. But as I stated to you, I was too tired to call and complain. But when I noticed they charged me $3.18 on my Cash App card for no reason, I had to call and complain because that limited amount of money that I have on my debit card is for me to be able to pay my rent, my utilities, and my bills. And I did not authorize any $3.18 on my debit card, nor did that reflect on my receipt. My receipt only says that they're charging me $6.72. That's it. And it specifically says, your payment method was temporarily authorized for $0. Your EBT SNAP 3065, card ending in 3065, balance as of August 23rd, 2025 at 5:27 a.m. Eastern Standard Time is $118.23.
You can just attach the receipt. However, they will be checking also on your account and the order itself, just to provide the refund and to check the information. So you can just take the photo and attach it there.
It's giving me high blood pressure, man. I shouldn't have to call and complain about something that I already told them not to do. They did this before and I had to call and complain and they refunded me my money. And then I asked them to send me an email confirming that, and they sent me an email saying they refunded the money back to my EBT card. But they were supposed to refund the money back to my EBT card and my debit card because they took money from my EBT card and my debit card. And they tried to send me an email saying that they were going to refund all the money back to my EBT card. And that's not true. That's a procurement scam. I ordered food from Costco and it smelled like a dog. I called and complained and they gave me a refund, full amount. And they charged my debit card $3.64 and my EBT card approximately $15. And I called and I said, hey, first of all, the food is damaged. It smells like a dog. And you charged my debit card $3.64 without my permission. And they said, okay, we're sorry. We're going to refund you back your money. And then I said, okay, can you send me an email stating that? They said, okay. They sent me an email saying that they refunded approximately $18 back to my EBT card. And I said, no, send me another email with the correct information specifying they sent the approximately $15 to my EBT card and $3.64 back to my debit card. Because that's the correct amount that was charged on the debit card and the EBT card. And I asked them, why did you charge $3.64 on my debit card without my permission? They said, oh, well, the shopper, he picked the item that was a little heavier in weight than what you paid for. And I told them, no, I did not authorize that. I paid specifically approximately $15 for a specific amount of food in weight. The shopper is supposed to identify how much the item weighs before he checks out. And he has to pick a specific item that is equal or lesser in weight or price than what I authorized and paid for. I did not authorize the shopper to just pick whatever item he wanted and take money from my debit card without my permission in whatever amount that he felt like taking out.
I understand you, and I'm very sorry about this inconvenience. Would you like me also to check on that for you?
What do you mean?
For the order that you had an issue with, the order that you mentioned that smelled like dog, I can see a note that we're added here, and I can see that the refund was processed already.
Yeah, it was processed.
Okay, so that one was already resolved. Okay, that's great.
Yeah, that was yesterday. The same exact problem that I complained to them about yesterday, they did it again today. After they acknowledged their mistake and refunded me my money.
Yeah, I get you. The thing is that for some weighted items, in some cases, the final weight might be different, so also the final charge might be different.
Yeah, ma'am.
Uh-huh.
That's not an excuse. I don't care about the final weight. I don't care about, in certain cases, I don't care about none of that. I paid a specific amount of money with my EBT card. They have to pick the specific item in the specific weight, in equal or lesser weight, and the specific price, in equal or lesser price than what I authorized and paid for. I have EBT, food stamps, because I'm poor. I have to purchase the food that I eat with my EBT card because I'm poor. I don't have money to be spending on food. That's why I have the government benefit of food stamps. There is no excuse about, in certain cases or certain مش عارف ايه. That's an excuse. The bottom line is, what I authorized is what I authorized.
I understand, and I'm really sorry for that, but I promise you we'll be able to take care of that for you. And I'm really sorry that happened to you multiple times, so we'll try to avoid having this in the future.
Wallahi al-Azim, they told me something almost identical to that yesterday. And it happened again the next day. ومش بس كده. Not only that, the person who when I called Instacart first and I complained today, they hung up the phone after I told them what happened. And then I called back again immediately. And somebody else answered the phone. And I told them what happened. Then they tried to tell me an excuse, and they tried to convince me that, it weighed more and we had to charge you extra and this and that. That's an excuse. I didn't authorize that.
I get you, and I understand that. But trust me, we'll try our best to resolve this out for you. We report those shoppers who do the same exact situation to avoid having the same experience with any of our customers. But as I told you, sometimes that's not how it might happen because the difference of the weight. Like by the end of the day, it's a weighted item.
And at the end of the day, I authorized only what I paid for with my food stamp card only. If I pay for something with my food stamp card only, I did not authorize anything to be paid for with my debit card. And the receipt does not say that they're going to charge my debit card $3.18 at all. Nor does it say they're temporarily authorizing my debit card $5 extra in case the weight is more than it says on their receipt when you purchase the item. Because the shopper is supposed to know that if I paid a specific amount of money for the item that's displayed on the receipt, he's supposed to pick the item that is equal or lesser amount in weight or price, because that is what I paid for.
I agree
If
with
somebody
you.
pays with their debit card for the item, then that's different. They obviously have enough money to pay for the item with their debit card and temporarily authorize their debit card for a little more money, just in case if the item is heavier in weight than what is displayed on the display picture.
Yeah, I agree with you about this again. But the thing is, as I told you, the situation why that happens, I know that's not like a justification. However, we will try our best to avoid having this again. At the moment, Omar, would you like me to help with any other thing?
No.
Okay, appreciate you, and thank you so much for reaching out to Instacart.
I received your email. You sent me an email saying, sorry to hear about your experience with this shopper. I've blocked them from all of your future orders and will make sure to monitor this shopper's behavior moving forward. Thank you so much for letting me know about this, and let me know if there's anything else I can do to help.
Yes. I took off the shopper from your account. Okay?
وحضرتك اسمك ايه؟
I'm sorry?
حضرتك اسمك ايه؟
Minna.
منى. Okay. Salamu alaikum, ya Minna. The time now is 3:53 p.m. Today is Saturday, August 23rd, 2025. The duration of this audio transcript is 37 minutes and 2 seconds. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.